Okay, I welcome you to this video where I'll be showing you how to use PixelLab to design a very simple flyer or a very simple design. So when you come into the PixelLab interface, this is how it looks like. So I'm just going to design a very simple design. Just watch me and follow what I'm going to do. The first thing I want to do here is to add shape. I'll be using this square, and I'll increase it so that it will cover the whole part of the background. Then for me to see the edges very well, I have to change the color of the main background, which is from here. I'll click here and I'll go to color, and I can change it to white so that I can see, I can see the edge. So I will now lock this white image I just imported right now. When you want to lock, this is the image here. This is it here. As you can see, you can off it. You can also on it. Alright, let me show us what I mean by offing and onning. Let me bring in another shape. This time around, let me just give it a color. Now, this is what it means to off and on. You can off it and on it. You can make it to appear or make it to disappear. So it depends on when you need it. So I'll be using this color. Now I have to lock it so that it won't be moving around as I'm designing. I have to make this new text to come to the front. This is another way. You can shift, you click on these two dots here. You click and drag. As you can see, this text is now at the top or in the front. Now I just want to write a very simple something here. I'll write my name. My name is Chukwuka Ndokaoba. Just something like this. Okay, now let me align it very well. I have to switch it. I have to reduce it a bit so that it will enter. Alright. I now have to increase it. Just watch what I'm doing, and when I tell you to do exactly the same so that you won't be confused. Alright. The next thing I want to write here is I'll go to text and bring in another new text. I'll now type I am a graphic. Okay, let me write it this way. I am a graphic designer. You are going to do the same thing. I will give you an assignment to do this same thing, so pay close attention. So I am a graphic designer. That's all I want to do here. Now let me edit this text. Let me change the font. That is the first one. When you want to change the font, you click here to change the font. You come to fonts. I've already shown you how to change fonts. So let me give it a bold font. Okay. Now here, if you watch closely, you see that there is space in between the two lines. So I can reduce that space from here. I can reduce it from here. Alright. Now the next thing I want to do here is to change the color. The next thing I want to do here is to change the color of this text. And I'll go to color. I can change the color to any color of my choice. Let me go to yellow. Okay. Another thing here, the next thing I want to do is to make it to be 3D. 3D. This is what we call 3D. 3D. You can make it to be 3D. You can make it to be long or short. Now, this is the depth of the 3D. I can choose to increase it or reduce it. It depends on my choice. Then I can change the color of the 3D. As you can see, I can change it. I can also darken it, make it to be dark or bright, anyhow. So but let me leave it like this so that it can be visible. The next thing here you can do here is to rotate. You can choose to rotate it. Okay, let me leave it like this. You can also choose to rotate it left or right. So but let me also leave it at the center. You are going to do exactly this. I can also choose to rotate it in this form, in this form, but let me still leave it like this. I'm just showing you how to edit text properly. It's not much that you use 3D, so I'm just using it for you to learn more. Now the next here is the light. You can move these angles where you want the light to reflect. Let it look like as if there is light under it. Okay, let me keep it like this. Okay. Next one here is the shadow. You can add the inner shadow. Yes, you can add the shadow. Next one here is the spectacular hardness. You want it to be very, very good. You can increase it. I think that is all. Now you'll be doing exactly this. You use your own name and design it and submit it in the group. Let me also design this. Still the same. I can choose to change the font. I can leave it and just make it bold and italic, and that's all. I can make it curve a bit. Alright, something like this. Now let me make it to be at the center. Alright, now I can now change the color. I can change the color to this. Okay, I can also let me leave the 3D. Now let me choose this, the emboss. Look at how this one looks like. Alright, this is how this one looks like. I can add its shadow. Okay, I can make the shadow to be yellow or any color of my choice. Let me choose another shadow. Now this is the opacity of the shadow. Now this is the blur. I can leave it like this. Then if I want to offset, I can click here. Just watch what I'm doing. Then this is the blur radius. You can increase it or reduce it. Okay, let me reduce it and offset. Alright, okay, it's just a simple design. So, and that is basically how to design a simple design in PixelLab. So I want you to go straight now and do this same thing. Use your own name and write it like this. Make it curve. Use exactly what I did. You can do it. You can also choose your favorite color. So but do exactly what I did with your own name and submit it in the group. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.